What up, everybody? We're back. Been a little while since I've made a post here. Just got everything back from Powder Coat. My guy Braden over at Elite Coating and Finishing. Highly recommend him. He did an amazing job. So today we'll be going over everything that he got done. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, as you can see, got everything laid out here, except for like the little bolts and nuts and stuff like that. But we ended up going with a bright silver metallic. It's got a really heavy metallic in it. You can see it there. Yeah, did all that. And then this is called fractured illusion cherry. So it's not legit illusion cherry, but it's got like these little black marks in between and everything. So yeah, that's fractured. Got all the bushings pressed out, and he pressed everything back in for me. So we got all that done. Cleaned up the threads a little bit. And today, I guess we're going to start some assembly of this and kind of get everything back together. It's been a couple of days, but we're back. I haven't filmed quite a bit for you guys because, well, it'd just be a lot of time-lapse stuff, and I don't like posting that kind of stuff. So I went through. We ended up getting the whole one side done here. It looks pretty good. It actually turned out really good, in my opinion. It was kind of a pain. Had to torch out all the bushings and stuff like that in order to pound the bolts out because everything was seized in there. So we got everything out. Got the one side on finally. And now we're working on the other side. I got to paint some stuff and let it sit and dry for a little bit. But we got it pretty much all done so far. As you can see, got it out. Had to torch all those bushings and everything out of there. Got to paint the bottom here. And then got to retouch up some paint on the top up here yet. Don't mind the block there. We got the other side out. This is the other side here. Don't mind the mess either. There's quite a bit. But that's what it looks like on now. So much better. The red with the silver combo is crazy. Looks so good in the light. But got that on. Painted this side over here. Got to touch up some stuff yet. Got nicked and everything. Got the whole axle and everything painted gloss black. You guys can see there. Got that all done. So basically, just waiting on some paint on the other side yet, and then I'll throw everything back together. So far, with this side on, we have lowered it about 1.25 inches from the other stock ones, which were 4 leafs and the overload. But I got 3 leafs and no overload because this thing won't be seeing any towing. So it'll be low for sure in the back. So the reason that I was going to replace these springs here was because I thought they were loose. I heard some noises in the rear end when I go over bumps and stuff like that, and I thought that maybe it was just the leaves were loose or whatever. Just over time, they've been on the truck for a long time. They used to tow quite a bit of stuff, but yeah, come to find out, I took the top plate off, got the U-bolts off, and well, it's just broken half. Like the whole that whole leaf is literally snapped in half. That would do it real good. But that was my issue right there. So I'm glad that I am replacing these and putting new ones on to fix that. Well, as you can see, that's not supposed to be like that. That's completely split in half. After I took those clamps off, I thought it was just that top one that broke, but took them off, and well, bolt rusted through here. This one's still good, but it rusted through. And then yeah, these ones just like split. That ain't good. Update for you guys. We got the core support mount taken out here. It's pretty banged up now. Got everything painted, waiting for everything to dry. We got the core support mount out. I painted the fender liner on the driver's side. Got that thing all done now. Gotta wait for everything to dry. Probably be tomorrow. This is gonna be kind of a choppy video because I'm kind of throwing everything together that I did at once instead of making it, you know, separate videos and stuff like that. But yeah, this is gonna be a little bit choppy, but I think I'll make it good in the end, and it'll turn out good. You guys will see it. So this is the core support mount and the bushing. Well, what's left of the bushing, I guess. It's pretty cooked. Yeah, pretty shot. The mount itself, as you can see, it kind of was rusted away. Now, it looks like that because I had to beat it out because it was GM decided one day that they're just going to lay a heavy weld in the sides, top, on down the other side, and a little on the bottom. So I had to grind everything out and then kind of beat it out with a hammer and a long flathead screwdriver. But we got it out, and these are the old pieces that I got painted here, and I'm gonna get those ready to be put on along with the new mount we got. Got this thing all painted up too with the new bushing, so this will look really good and hopefully raise the truck up a little bit because it was sagging a little on this side here. Okay, we got the core support mounts in the front put in. Look at that. Looks way better than the old ones that were in there. These bushings are now all brand new, all new mounts, painted them. Ended up raising the whole front end, a total of 3/4 of an inch to an inch roughly, and then which in turn dropped the rear end a little bit. In my opinion, it sits really good the way it is now, almost level, I'd say. As far as you can see, the front sits a little bit higher, but overall the truck sits pretty level. A couple things that I did. We got the headlights mounted up here now. About a finish mount here because had to, adjust for the inside and out and everything for the grill to go on. So that's all done now. Got brand new mirrors and a new bullet antenna. And the old mirrors were just black on the inside here, but now they're all chrome. Working on putting some new rain guards in here. End up doing all new rear axle seals and bearings. The driver's side was leaking a little bit, so I figured might as well, I got everything apart, do that. Taillights are in as well. Very, very close on color. This paint's been faded. Original paint. Brand new here, so that's pretty good. Got my Instagram tag on the inside here. And also got Chevy logo on there. Ended up going through and like I said last time, painted the axle. Got the diff cover powder coated in the silver metallic. All new Bilstein shocks in the rear. And then ended up getting, you can't see them on now, but the drums, ended up getting the drums in silver as well. What else? Oh, ended up cleaning up the wiring in the back here. Got everything kind of zip tied out of the way. Kind of got everything for final product there. All I gotta do is just wire in the rock light yet for the license plate light. This thing's gonna be dialed. Another thing we did too was new door handles here. Took the old ones out. Did those. New lights on the insides. Went through and cleaned the whole panel and everything up on the back side and everything. I ended up taking the dash out, carbon fiber. Put a new switch and everything here. Did that. Put a whole new switch and everything in there. Everything lights up good now. While I got the switch turned on, I'll walk around and show you the headlights here. These are just low beams right now. When we flick high beams on, all four will come on at the same time. The bottoms have to be in order for the LED bar to light up. So in order for those to be on, you got to hook them up. And then I found a cool little trick, 90s OBS Chevy. If you want to have just your daytime running lights on, but not your actual headlights, all you got to do is go in and just click your e-brake pedal down one click, and it'll turn them off. Not enough to engage the e-brake, but you just, just one little click there. But yeah, if you go in and hit the e-brake handle, you'll be able to shut off the headlights and you just have your daytime running lights on whenever it's, right before nighttime, in the morning, whatever. You just want to show just those and not your headlights. You can do that as well. Go back and I'll show you the tail lights here. Show you what those look like. Tail lights are really bright. Those things look sick. They look so good. And then the reverse lights are obviously a white, and they are super bright as well. So this thing is going to be definitely bright at nighttime. I got 5-row wheel lights, all four corners obviously. And I got 12 108 chip rock lights, pure white on all of them. And this thing shines like the sun at nighttime. I had it outside the other night, and it was really, really bright. You could see quite a bit even without the headlights on, you can see quite a bit. So I'm excited to see what this thing looks like rolling down the road with my other wheels and everything that I got for it, because those will be able to project, a little more light out through there. But yeah, here's the update for it for now. Got quite a bit more things finishing up here, like the front end stuff, little corner pieces for paint and stuff. Got to get those done, and then the little trim that goes in the front, the bow tie for it. And then it goes off to paint for the hood, tailgate, and the roll pan. And then the whole thing will be finally all repainted. And then after that, I guess tint, because it looks kind of like a fishbowl right now. So we'll get that all done, and I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for watching.